we're looking for the 9. 9 is a very hard one. So it's hard to think. So the permutation, basically it tests how your permutation. You want to know the average of, so first it give you 1, 2, 3, 4 after your average of this one. So the A, we should get this point. So A is easy, right? So A1, A is too small, we can brute force that. So when we do the brute force, we have some idea how to do B and C. So all this kind of question, you gotta know A, give the idea to B, B give idea to C, something like that. He guiding you. It's not like just direct give you a very difficult question and try to ask you to solve this one. So for the A1, A2, right? So we gotta know A1, A2. A1, A2, A3, and A4 here. So the permutation will be, first we choose 4, then 3, 4, so it's 4 factorial, it should be 24. So we have 24 of them permutation, then we gotta know what to do, right? So how is 24 doing? So basically we gotta try how to do permutation, right? Permutation have one way, let's say for even small one, we'll have 1, 2, 3, right? For 1, 2, 3, how we do permutation? 1, 2, 3, how we do permutation? 1, 2, 3 will be like, first we choose, first we have 3 choices, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3. Right? The next one for the 1, because 1 we choose 2 have 3, have 2 choices, 2 and 3. This is 1 and 3. This is change color better, so it's clear. This is 1 and 2, right? So the rest should be have no choice. The rest better no choice because I already picked 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? So this is one way of permutation, right? So with this one brute force, we have another way to permutation is A1, A2, right? So we notice if we choose A1, A2, A3, and 4, the automatic is there. So totally how many choice we have, right? We can use combination. So we use combination. If we use a combination, we say, okay, 1 and 2, right? 1, 2, 1, 3, 1, 4. And 2, so this should be left is 3, 4. 2, 4, and 2, 3, right? So 6 choose to our combinations are here, right? Once we pick this half, pick any of them. So if we pick this one should be freeze, right? So how we get this 24 here? So we first choose 3. First choose 3. And remember combination. 3 I change. 1, 2, 2, 1 can change. Time 2. 3, 4 is decided. So we also can change. 2. Then this 1, 2, and 3, 4 can change in order. So this change in order. Another 2. Okay, this is how we do the 24, right? This is 24. This is how the combination, how the permutation works. So this one, right? Okay, so for the here, for the A, because this one all repeat, right? So we just need to call brute force this first, right? Brute force this 3 choice. So this is small than brute force. So 1, 2 absolutely is 1, this is 2, this is 3, right? And after we got this one is 1, and this one 2, this is 1. So when they add up is what? Add up. This is 2, this is 4, this is 4. So this kind of things add up together will equal to 10, right? So for this 3, we pick up 1, 2, 3, so we got our answer. Then this we do this times 8, so we times this is 8. Now total answer we got 80. So if do the average 80 divided by 24, we should be have what? 3 of 10, right? The first one we can always get it. Also, you can brute force. Even 24, you can brute force. You can get this answer. And now we go second question. Second questions have 7 numbers. So 7 number is too many. Using the older one not working, right? So we gotta think a big, thinking a big one. So very, very big one. So 7 1, the average is like this, right? So average is like this. So I'll just think this one here. Let's do here is yeah, get rid of 7 1. 7 1, let's say 1 minus 2. This is 1, so 1 yeah. The first one we choose 1 minus 2 plus 3 minus 4 plus 5 minus 6, 7, right? So if we do all the answer, we got a sum. So there's a many, right? This another permutation until the last permutation. By the way, this permutation should be 7 factorial. 7 factorial, right? 7 is plus together. Then we get this answer. Then we should divide by this one. Gonna be average, right? So this is a big picture like that. So yeah, we cannot brute force. So basically, we kind of say we think about this permutation here. Well, how we do permutation? The second way to do the permutation is like this, right? So did you? So we kind of like so every choice is one. See 1 1 1 2 2 2 3 3. Every choice it will show up equally time. So this one I see here, 3 3 1 1 and 2 2. 3 3 2 2 2 2 and 1 1. Hey, it's typing wrong. Yeah, should be 1. Right? Should be 3 3 2 here. 1 should be here. So we know it's the same. So actually, there should be symmetry here, right? It gotta be symmetry. For each this 1 and 2 show up should be exactly same symmetry here. Because we're changing order. If we changing order, pick up this one first. If we do generate by this one first, it's same thing. We have like same number, right? If we do this one, right now we do this one first. For this method, we do this, pick up this position first, right? And do the same thing. If we pick up this position first, and it got exactly same thing. So here, the funny things here, with here, all the same. It's all exactly the same. Because if we're changing order, it's kind of symmetry. So permutation, symmetry, this is hard to think about it, right? Very hard to think about it. So we got training a little bit, then got this one, okay? On the real test, it's hard to think. You gotta, yeah, I don't know how to think about this one. So we know this one all the same, right? Now we just need to know what it is, right? So basically this sum is same. Let's say we call it sum, all the sum, right? So all the sum. So there's a 4 plus and 3 minus. So eventually the answer will be the sum. So we will focus on this sum is how much, right? This sum is like this, okay? So if we do this one, we pick up 1 first and pick up 6. So with the looping, right? So all the number we're gonna pick. So 7 number, right? After 7 number, we do this permutation, right? So let's say we pick up 1, right? After pick 1, the left number, we do the permutation. We don't care. Should be exactly repeat, right? So we pick 1 to 7, and the rest is 6 number. 6 number gotta repeat. So it's 6 factorial. So this answer, it will be like this, right? It will be answer like this. Okay? Right? So first choose 1. So this one is. Then we have 7 of this factorial. Now the first one we try to choose 1. Remember we choose 1, we choose 1, we choose 2, and until choose 7, right? So it should be like this. Because we choose 1, we got this factorial. We choose 2, we got this factorial. We choose 3, we got this factorial. Same thing, we choose 7, so we choose 1 to 7. Each time we choose 1, we got 6 factorial. We choose 2, got 6 factorial. So this is the answer, right? Now the average is equal to yeah, 1 plus this one. So what? This is what? This is 28, right? It should be 28. No, not 28. 1 plus 28? No. How much? So is 1 plus this? No, this is what? 15, 16, 15, 28. This is 28. It is 28. 28, 6 factorial, and 7 factorial. This one cancels 7, so the average answer is 4. The C question is more harder. It's go to 200. You cannot do the A what we did. So A is definitely not working. Brute force not working. So, but we from the B, we got the idea. So what do we do, right? So basically, let's think about this question. So basically, there's 200, okay? 200 pair. So let's do it. So it's similar, right? A1, A1 minus A2. Then what? Then is yeah, A3 minus, yes, blah blah blah. A3 minus A4. Yeah, blah 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 blah. Go to something like 199 minus 200, right? Yeah. So this one, right? So this permutation, obviously the perfect permutation, it will be 200 factorial. Total permutation with 200 factorial, right? So everything we have together, right? Add up. This is the total here, right? So we do 4. If we do permutation 4 number, what do we gotta do, right? So this 1, 2, 3, 4. Similar. First we choose like a 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, and 3, 3, 3, and 4, 4, 4, right? Here is wrong, so it should be 6, right? Should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Should be 6 ones because this permutation is 6. Then we have 2, 6, right? 2, 2, 3, 3, and 4, 4, or something, right? So again, this is all the same, right? So symmetry should be same. When you add this up, the repeat should be same. It should be like because this 1, 2 all repeat exactly same, so we can consider this one all the same. So if we say this one is S, then this gotta be 100 S, right? Now we just need to focus A1 minus A2 equal to what, right? Now we need to focus A1 minus A2. A1 minus A2 is just like 100 choose 2, right? 100 choose 2. For calculation, we gotta say this one bigger than that one, right? So 100 choose 2, right? So if you choose 1 and 2, right? 1 and 2. For 1 and 2, we choose first 2 and the second. There's still a bunch of permutation here. So 1 and 2 will be a repeat, right? So how repeat how many times? Repeat with the rest of them, the permutation, right? So for this four number will repeat twice, right? 4 number will repeat twice. For 200 number will repeat how many times? So it'd be like 198 permutation time, right? So we run 198. So 1 and 2. So see here, 1 and 2, 1 and 2. But 3, 4, 4, 3. This will be repeat twice, right? So imagine this 2 number here. There's a 198 here. So this is 198 permutation. So 1 minus 2 will show up. So this one minus this one will show up. How many times? This time, right? Also, for this one, you also have like 2 minus 1 will show up, right? So this is gotta be like, so when you choose this 2, you have like a 1, 2, 2, 1 kind of relationship, right? So when we try to decide, do the absolute value, we don't want to negative 1. So here we should say, okay, let's focus on the positive. Let's say focus on this A1 always bigger than A2. So we don't need to consider negative. So this one should be times another 2, right? Okay. This is what we try to find here. And the value here, right now we just consider all the 200 number. Who y minus this, to figure out this value times new value. Let's say S new, right? S new. This S new. Now after we focus on the S new, right? So that one is what? This, yeah, we come back to the S new. Okay, for the S new, what do we gotta do here? We gotta think about that, right? This is new things. What do we gotta do? We gotta think about. We gotta write something. So we gotta do another permutation, right? So always bigger minus small, right? So bigger than minus small. So first to start with 2 minus 1. Then 3 minus 1. Then always like 200 minus 1. Right? So this kind of things. And second one would be what? 3, now with 2, 1 is done already. Now we gotta go 2, right? It's 3 minus 2, 4 minus 2. Kind of. So when we do the line up here, we saw that this is always 1, this is always 2, 200 minus 2. We'll keep going until last one. Last one is what? 200. Last one, because it's 200, keep going. 200, 200, 200, 200. Keep going here. The last one is supposed 200 minus 199. Right? So here. 3 minus 2. 2 happens. So 199. So the last one don't have. So stop here. So we can verify the total number is like 1 to 99, right? So this total number is what? So we can say this total number, because 1 from 2 to here, right? This is 99, 199 number. Yeah, this is one number. So add up is 200. So it will be 2. So add up, right? Total is 200, 199. So that one is equal to 200, choose 2, right? So that permutation is right. So with permutation always can use one method. So computer also do the same thing. When computer do the permutation, do the same thing. Where you use the bigger one minus one. To always looping the big one minus 1. For the looping here, the computer looping was looping from 1, 2, and 199, right? after you're always checking if anything bigger than this one, keep looping until the 200, 200, 200, keep looping here, only looping one time. So this computer do the same thing for the permutation. So the permutation combination, this is the kind of thing to represent all the values here. Right? Now what do we got to do? So what we do here is this one. The answer all be the 1 and 2 and let's say change the color. Why don't change the color? So this is 3, right? And the 199 here. But the first one have 199 1. Right. The second one have 198 2. And so on. The last one have 1 times this one. So now we kind of reach here, right? Reach here. Yeah. And here we can, if we still don't know how to do it, then we can using the kind of formula to do that, right? We can use the formulas, or you can smart enough to figure out, do some like regrouping, something like that. You can regrouping. So, but for this one, if we try to do this one, we don't need a. Now we need a skill to do that one. So, what do? We can use our formula, sigma, right? We can use sigma here, right? We can use sigma. This one is what? This is 200. This is easy to get. This formula easy to get. 200 minus I will be times I, right? Is that right? So I will equal to 1 and 2, 199. Yeah, this is skill, right? So you use 1 to verify 1 here, so 2 here, right? And 199 go here, be 1. So this is the what you gotta do, right? So here, now we have formula. This one equal to what? This is 200 times I minus I squared, right? So we know this formula. We also know that formula, right? This formula a little bit hard, okay? This formula is easy, right? This formula should be 200 times, let's change in color, okay? This is 2 and, yeah, m plus 1. This one a little bit hard, okay? This one is a 6 and m plus 1 and 2 m plus 1. Look like this, right? So we got to remember the formula. Remember this is important formula to get this one too. If we reach here, you can recombine. You can do some move, right? Also, you can do the other, similar move here. But if you will use a formula, much easier, very straightforward. Don't need a brain, right? So right now we have like this amount, right? So basically 200 here is 100. Yeah, so the answer should be 100, 199, right? Times 200. Yeah, minus 6, 199, 200, and this is 398, right? 199, 199, 198 plus 1. 199 should be 199. Typing wrong. So here this should be 399. Right? 2 times this one plus 1 should be, should be 399 here, right? 399 here, we have this 3 with 2. 399 is 1, 3, 3. Yeah. So the answer, it will be here. So we can keep this answer. If we keep this 199,900, so it doesn't matter if you keep this one or you don't keep that one. So cut 200, cut 100 here. Also okay. You cut 100 here. So you get, you put 100 times the 199 come out, right? And this 200 minus this guy. This actually is 6, 7. So we know this answer is 6, this number, okay? So we go back here. So here we say this is this number we just figured out. This is 100. Hey, we gotta do this one first, right? This is what? This is 100. Choose 99 divided by 2. 199 factorial times 2. And what this one? So it's 199.67 times 100 and 99 and 67. So that's one. We're calculating here, right? So we need to divide by 200 factorial, right? 200 factorial, right? Now here we can do something like, oh, 2 cancel here, this one cancel here, this one should be 200 times 199, right? Yeah, this part is wrong. This one we already did. This one, this permutation, we already did everything here. So should not duplicate count. This permutation we already did it there. So this one should be no half. Should be 198 times this one, times this one, blah, 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 right here. Yeah, here also copy wrong. This should be 199, not 99, right? It should be 199. Be 199, not 99. So it should be 199 here. So now we can have like cancel here, cancel here. So we have so this 2 cannot cancel before we make a mistake here. 2 cannot cancel here. We should go back here. This is 2 again. 2 here. So this will not have. So we just say. Now we have this one cancel here. So final answer this one is 6, 7. And then S equal to 6, 7. 6, 7 equal to this 6, 7 equal to S. So we do this one, right? This one average is 6, 7. So total is supposed to be, the real answer is supposed to 100S should be 6, 7, 0, 0. So the answer should be like this. So this question is very hard. So remember, one keynote is so we use the B. So when you solve the B give an idea, solve the C. For the B, when we do this is permutation, and we know this is a repeat. So we just kindly know all the answers because add up average. When you average, we'll find out this is this item some order permutation and this item some order permutation, which is same. This is first stone we gotta pass that, right? So we gotta using that to think how your permutation work. This is how the permutation work. Now the next one, this is hard one. This is hard one. If you don't figure out that one, you cannot get this one, right? So after we gotta find this S and times 100S. So how to calculation this one? The second hard part. Second hard part is how to calculation this one. We also need to familiar with permutation, right? So permutation is 1 and 1 minus 2. Repeat how many times? Repeat this time. This repeat time. Okay. This is the first repeat time. And after we only calculation small one, so you know that 2 minus 1. We don't need a 1 minus 2, so times 2. Right now we go to here. We say okay. We calculation all the two number minus each other, right? minus each other. This is typical one. We use big one minus small one. So this one you line up these things and show here. Then after you got a conclusion to here, the third things is calculation that part. The conclusion here, with third things calculating that part. That part is like we can using skill to like reorganize, or we can use just direct using formula. So this is using the formula, right? Remember the formula easily goes through that. So we quickly got it here. The rest should be okay. Yeah. So this part 3 stone.